Hey guys, so tonight for homework we're talking about inscribed quadrilaterals. So just like an inscribed angle is an angle that's inside the circle with a vertex on the circle, a quadrilateral is a quadrilateral inside the circle with vertices on the edge of the circle. So we'll see what that looks like. So for example, let's say we have circle P, and let's go ahead and plot some points A on the circle, B, C, and D. Okay, so these are all four vertices of a quadrilateral. So let's go ahead and draw that quadrilateral. All right, so here's the thing about inscribed quadrilaterals. If a quadrilateral is inscribed inside of a circle, its opposite angles So for example, angle D and angle B, or angle A and angle C, these angles are supplementary. Okay, so opposite angles are supplementary. So for our example, we can say that the measure of angle A plus the measure of its opposite angle, so what's across from it, angle C, measure of angle C, that equals 180. Similarly, the measure of angle B plus the measure of angle D, because D is across from B, will add to 180. Okay? So we don't really know much about the relationship between consecutive angles, but at least opposite angles, they're going to be supplementary. So let's go ahead and do a couple examples. So number one, let's plot some points. So we're going to plot, let's plot point J, K, L, and then M. Here. So we'll construct our quadrilateral by connecting those vertices. So we've got a quadrilateral, it's inscribed because its vertices are all on the circle. And I'm going to tell you only a little bit of information. I'm going to say that the angle at M, I'm going to tell you that that's 45 degrees. Okay. I'm also going to tell you that at L, the angle is 92 degrees. So my question to you is, how do we find the measure of angle J and the measure of angle K? Well, we just said that opposite angles are supplementary. So let's say I'm looking at J. What angle is opposite J? L. So J and L are going to help me find that missing angle. Opposite angles are supplementary, so that means that J and L together must add to 180. So we can take 180, subtract 92, and it'll leave us with our supplementary angle, which is 88 degrees. So the measure of angle J is 88 degrees. All right, now we want to find K. Well, what is K opposite? K is opposite from M. We know that M is 45, so we can take 180, subtract 45, and we're left with a remaining 135 degrees. And if we want to check our work, we have all of the interior angles of a quadrilateral. What should the interior angles of a quadrilateral add to? They should add to 360. So check your work, add up those four numbers, make sure they add to 360. And if they don't, that means that you need to go back and check your work because maybe you mistyped something or missed a number. Awesome. So I checked my work. All of those angles add to 360. Perfect. So let's go on to number 2 now. All right. So for this one, let's see. All right. So we've got our circle. Let's go ahead and write point E, point F, G, and H down here. Okay, and we'll create our quadrilateral. Okay, I'm going to tell you that at vertex E, the angle is 68 degrees. And then I'm also going to tell you that this angle at G is an expression. It's going to be 9x minus 5 degrees. Right? So, and they're going to say solve for x. Okay. Solve for x. So I'm not even asking you to identify all of the angles. We're just going to solve for x. So how could we use this information to solve for x? Well, thankfully, E and G, they are opposite each other. And we know that opposite angles of quadrilaterals that are inscribed in a circle are supplementary. So this angle 68 plus this quantity, 9x minus 5, must be equal to 180. So we've got that. We'll do a little bit of math. 9x plus 63 is equal to 180. Nine x equals 117. So we get x equals 13. And that's all they were looking for. Solve for x equals 13. Awesome. All right, I'm going to set up the next two problems in the video, and then you'll answer those on your own and record your answers in the Google form. Can't talk today. All right, guys, good luck with the next ones. Questions are coming up now. Here are your questions to complete on your own, number 3 and number 4. To clarify, 80 degrees is talking about at vertex D. 115 is at vertex C, and you need to find measure of A and measure of B. For number 4, 113 degrees is the angle at vertex M, and 15x minus 23 degrees is the angle at vertex K. You need to find x. Make sure you record your answers in the Google form. Have a great night.